It usually takes me about 4 to 5 minutes to assemble the Scout Zero pod harness with climb assist, plus about 2 minutes for the propeller. Hi, my name is Miroslav. I'm the designer at Scout Aviation, and I'm going to show you how to do the assembly the proper way. So this is how I usually arrive to the takeoff place. The Scout Zero pod harness with the climb assist installed, fuel tank inside, and I have the cage and propeller in this bag. So this is how I have removed the cage from the bag. It's completely assembled with the netting on, it's just folded. I will start with these two spars at the top. Let's call it 1130 and 1230. 1130 will be the first one. So I'll unfold the cage, let it rest here, grab the 1130 and put the spar into the hole. Now for the 1230 spar, before I insert it, I need to slide the starter handle on like this. Now I will remove the Velcro straps here and I will let the cage unfold down, and the same on the other side. Next step is to insert all the spars into the nest. The next step is to connect the individual hoop sections. You need to start at the bottom right side, that is the 530 spar. So sometimes when I want to connect these, the tensioning line gets in the way, and I can sort this by just pulling on the end of the tensioning line. So I'll just finish this here, and again I need to pull on the tensioning line. Now I connect the last section, and I need to tension this tensioning Dyneema line. So I'll take this loop, slide it over the low friction ring, and then I'll use this green thread as a needle, put it through the low friction ring and pull. Now as I slide the Dyneema line up, it will nicely tension the bottom of the hoop together. Last thing is to connect to the carabiner and pull the tensioner up. So last thing in the cage assembly is to tension this line. So I start here, I keep pulling one section at a time all the way around. I will now make this loose so I have it a little longer, and connect this loop into this carabiner. The last thing is to tension the tensioner, same as before. Again, pull here a little bit and tension a little more. The cage is complete. It usually takes me about 4 to 5 minutes, and the very last thing is to install the propeller and we are ready to fly. I use the electric drill only to make the job done faster, but in the end I always need to retighten the bolts. Ideally you use a torque wrench set to 10 to 12 Newton meters, or eventually you can use a small Allen key. Tighten each bolt. The next bolt always opposite of the previous one. Congratulations, now your machine is ready to fly. Now, before we finish this video, I have a few tips and tricks for the disassembly process. It's basically the reverse order, but it is important to make it consistent, so the assembly process next time is just as smooth as it was now. Tip number 1. After releasing the tensioning line and disconnecting this carabiner, make sure you loosen the tension in every single segment. This will make it a lot easier to fold the cage later. Tip number 2, start disconnecting the hoop at the bottom left, let's say the position 6:30. This will allow the tensioning line to slide in and not get stuck. Tip number 3, before folding the cage, first remove the spars from the nest, but keep the 2 top spars at 11:30 and 12:30 in place. Tip number 4, start folding the cage in the same direction on both sides. I usually start forward and my last tip, have the Velcro straps ready before you start the folding process. I usually stick them on the t-shirt so they are right available. Guys, thank you very much for your attention. I hope you found this video useful. Please visit scoutaviation.com for further information and more tutorial videos, and fly safe.